All right, we got about a minute and 30 until we open up. Nasdaq currently down 1%. S&P down 1.2. Let's check Dow. The Dow Jones is currently down 1.2 as well. So Nasdaq's actually leading the way up today. All right. Here we go. Tesla's running here. It's currently up 1.2%. PayPal's running. Nasdaq, big green candle. That's just jumped there about 40 points. Remember, be careful. The first few minutes I don't trade, I just wait. Nasdaq trying to pop here. It's currently down 0.6. Nasdaq still popping here a little bit. Will it get stuck here on this trend line we have that has been setting up all morning? All right. Let's see if we can get above that 14,100. Start to get long here. Tesla's pushing up there. PayPal's kind of wanting to push up too. Let's see. Let's look up Apple. Apple's actually forming some pretty big red candles there. So maybe not below 14071. You can start going short. This did hit the 5-minute top range right there. Apple's at VWAP and EMA. Let's see. You might. It's a tricky area, you know. It's one of those things where you might short down here because you think it's about to break. Next thing you know, it just flushes very little and then it pops right back up. Maybe I'll wait before I do that trade. Above 4100, I'll definitely go long. If I start seeing push up again, I need to see Apple bounce up there with it though. Oh, there it is. I wasn't able to jump in. Let's see if we can get a little pullback here. Can we get a little pullback? Right there. Oh no, wait, that was not the pullback. That was a flush down. I was expecting a pull like a little pullback, a micro pullback, but that's not good. That's unfortunate. That's not a flush. See, we got that's a. What's up? All right. Let's see. It's a pretty big flush there. That's pretty. It's one of those trades where you just get faked out pretty quick. You know, normally you get a little micro pullback here on that resistance, and then you would like to see a hold, obviously, and then start pushing. But this one got that big ass sell off. They sold off what, like almost 60 points, 60 handles. I'm gonna go long there. I do think this thing has some strength. I see Apple breaking above on my other chart, which is why I'm gonna jump in there. Let's see if it has the strength. We got S&P popping up there. Nasdaq's just having too much trouble here, man. Apple's popping pretty good though. There you go. Let's get above this 120, so you can start showing some strength. S&P's pushing good. Should have gotten in on that one instead. I'm gonna get out. This thing's just fucking taking too long, man. It's just holding there. It's ugly. If anything, I might want to go short. It just couldn't break above. This thing just could not break above. Yeah, this candle faked us out pretty big. It's alright though. At this point, I might start looking to just get short, just because this thing was not able to break above that level that we have there, which is that 4100. I might want to start going short. The only reason I'm not is because it's holding this pretty well. It's forming a nice flag here. But it keeps getting rejected up there. It will like if it keeps holding this flag, it is gonna do one of those things where it just kind of keeps forming, and then it's gonna have a massive pop. If it keeps holding, if not, it's gonna sell off. Just gonna wait. All right, starting to sell off here. Let's see if we can hold this level. We get a pop back up to like this 14,080 and can't break above that 14,080 again, then I'll definitely start getting short so we could break this 14,050. We're gonna have a pop here, a little pop back up to 14,080. We'll see if we can get up there. Let's see how much strength this little bounce has. Depending on the strength of this bounce, it's depending on whether I'll go short or not. Oh, that had no strength. It's gonna just start selling off here. I do want to see first a bounce back up and then see a rejection before I start going short. Let's see. We gotta get some type of significant bounce here for me to go short, especially since this movement is pretty slow. Now, if we start hitting that 1400 level, I'll start going long for a balance. See if we can stay in this range. See what kind of balance we get here. Normally I would have gone short right there at 80, but I want to see what kind of strength this has, because this could have the strength to take us all the way back up here to the top range. The only way I'll start to go short is if this starts to kind of get rejected, and then we start getting back below the 14,050. I'll go short. You could have an entry spot here, an entry position, something small to just kind of get your fingers in there, and then add more down here. But like I said, this could be one of those moves where it has strength and it wants to just bounce back up to the top of the range. But it looks pretty good now if you short it there at 80, because that candle's ugly. I'm gonna go short there at 54. Let's see if we can get a move back down to that 30 range. If it wants to have a little pop, that's fine. I'll just average up. That 80 would have been a perfect entry up here. Like I said, I was just waiting to see what kind of strength this had though. Let's see if we can get it moved back down to 20 now. To 0.20. I'm gonna take it there at 31. Now be careful, since it's kind of bouncing with the big candle here. This might actually just bounce and start holding this level up here if it gets above it. And if it does, we might see it try to make a move above this range that we've been setting all morning and last night. You gotta be patient. See what kind of strength we have. I would definitely like to see this kind of get back up here and start holding this 50 level, the 14,050. All right. Again, remember, we gotta just wait to see if it can hold that 50 level we have. If it starts to hold this, then we'll definitely make a move back up to that top range. Very slow start to the day. That's why you gotta be patient. This when you start getting in, if you get impatient, start getting chopped out just because it's not moving too much. I'll start jumping in again once it starts to break 4,100 up here, or 14,100 for a long. See if we could jump up there, get a pop up there to like 120 or 130. But as of now, just kind of making a slow movement. I'm looking to get AMD I'm looking at AMD for potential covered calls. The 115 is currently paying about 4%. That's good. Nice bounce there on Nasdaq. Definitely looks good for the bullish people. Again, above 4100, you can start to see a move. Not on this candle though. I'm not jumping in on this candle. I will jump in if it starts to kind of come back again. If it starts to kind of form some type of basis here. You know, right now this pop is not. I'm not a fan of it because if you jump in there at 4100, you're already down. You know, 20 handles. I like that it's forming a nice red candle. I would like to see it follow through though, and like the next movement, the next leg up is when I'll probably jump in. Look at that rejection. Key level is to hold that 50. We have to hold that 50. Let's see if we can hold this 50, remember. It's a key level. If we don't hold this, we definitely will make it move down to the bottom of the range, which is 1400. I mean, not 1400, 14,000. Balancing here, very nice. Big bounce. That's good. Again, I don't like to jump in on those green candles like that above the 1400. I kind of want to see it retrace a little bit and then pick up some more steam because it's kind of wasting all of its steam already on that candle alone. So I'd like to see a small red candle at least or something, kind of retrace a bit, and then start pushing again. Again, this is a really good setup right here, but I'm just not a fan of these big jumping in after a move like this. I want to first kind of settle here and then make a move again. But this could be the move right here. Yep, there it goes. That's the move. It's getting rejected there. It's kind of ugly. It's like this candle right here when we jumped in and then got that big rejection right away. This candle questions makes me question whether I want to jump in now on this candle, just because that rejection was pretty nasty. Just gonna be patient with it. Starting to look like it wants to run again here. But again, that rejection right here makes me question it. Ooh, AMD is running. AMD with the big red green candles here. AMD having a nice run up there, but Nasdaq's not following. I might I want to go short here, man, but I don't know. The reason I want to go short is because kind of looks like Apple's kind of topping off there, and then so is Nasdaq. It just looks like it's so weak. Look at these wicks that it's forming on the 1 minute, 5 minute as well. Formed that big wick, and it's kind of just stuck here. We start to get a break below 96. Probably go short. I don't know. Not liking this. Cause this could have the strength to just pop, you know. I'm not going to jump in here. I'm going to wait to see if it wants to break below 96, 95 to go short. Look, it wants to pop though. It wants to actually go up too as well. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of in between. Doesn't know which way it wants to go. I got in there at 20. Apple's having a pop there, so I kind of jumped in there to see if this thing wants to go. It's going to be a quick scalp though, just because we've gotten rejected so many times already. Apple's having a nice pop. Can Nasdaq go? No, it's getting stuck. I'm gonna jump there again at 25 because Apple is running. Come on, Nasdaq, let's get that pop. Let's get some buyers in. Let's get to 40. AMD and Apple are both popping. I'm gonna take one there at 33. Take the other one there at 30 just because this thing, I mean, this thing is gonna move, but it was just not moving earlier, and it's just having so much trouble. AMD has a nice bounce though. This thing could definitely still move, still run, but I'm good there. It's just very, very undecisive. I'll be right back. If this thing has another pop, like another kind of big candle, again with it. Let's see what level. Let's see the 1 hour. Let's see what we got. We have some resistance at the next would be basically 200. 14,200 would probably kind of be the next level. I don't know if it's gonna make a run up there, but just especially with the strength it has, it doesn't really have much strength right now. If we had some good strength, I could see that move, but I was gonna say if it does have some strength, I'd probably jump in there for a short at 200, but don't think it's gonna make it. Let's see. Is it gonna hold this EMA? Let's see if we can get back above that EMA and hold it. Starting to sell off again. It's unfortunate. Let's see if we could get any type of bounce again here. Back up to about 120 or back above that EMA. We'll see if it can hold up here. Again, if not, I could see this kind of slowly making its way back down to the bottom of this range. Normally I would have gone short here already. As soon as I saw this candle get rejected, I would have gone short, but this movement is just so slow. I like to scalp my trades, just get in for a few seconds and I get out, but this thing might, like I said, it might start to bounce. If it cannot hold 120, if it bounces and cannot hold 120, you could try to go short again. So on the 5-minute, it's actually holding that EMA. Again, let's see if we can get back above 120 and start to hold. If we start seeing weakness up here, you could short, but don't expect it to be a quick scalp. You're gonna probably be in there for a minute just because this movement is so slow. If you're looking for a bounce, this right here, this 14,050 might be a level that you could go long in, which I might actually think about going long there. I'll put an order in there just in case. All right, let's see if we get filled here. Okay, let's see if we get some type of bounce now. Let's see if this starts to hold this level, which we've kind of held this morning. If not, I'll jump in again at about 33. 30, yeah, 30, 33, somewhere around here, to see if we get a nice bounce. And if it starts to curl up here and it starts to hold this level, starts to curl up, starts to get back above 60, you might want to add another one to go along all the way to 80. I would like to ride this at least to 80. Looks like we're gonna get another little leg down if it can't hold. Apple's now below the VWAP NEMA, so is AMD. Okay, looks like we're gonna get another leg down here. I would like to see this level hold of 40, but we need to hold 40 and start breaking back above 60 for this to look like we're going to have any type of reversal in trend. Let's see if in the next two candles or so we could get above the EMA will come down to 60. We could break above 60 with some good momentum. We'll make a run up to 80. Just gotta hold this level though. We gotta hold this level and start forming some type of support here. Nah, it's not gonna hold, huh? Looks like it's gonna start to sell off again. Looks like it's gonna make another leg down. Or is it? AMD is kind of holding there, skating above that VWAP and EMA now. I'm gonna add another one there at 53, so we could get this pop above 60 here. That's the key level, 60. We need to break above 60. If we break above 60 with some good momentum, we can make a move back up to 80. Getting rejected there. That's not good. It is forming some type of support here, though. That's good. Again, we got to get above 60. 60 is that key level. That's what's holding us back. Here we go. We're starting to break it. Let's get some good momentum there. It's good. We got to get some follow through there. It's weak. We had to get some follow through on that. It's unfortunate. It's kind of getting stuck there, man. It was looking good though, we kind of sold off, kind of curling up. It wants to get above that EMA, above 60. I'm telling you, if it does get above that 60, we'll see a move up to 80. Let's see if it. Oh, never mind. Sold off. Might get out here. This might make a move to the bottom range if it can't hold this level now. If it can't hold this level, it will make a move back to the bottom range. Again, 60 is that level. 60 needs to get broken through. Can we do it here on this one? It's getting pushed down. Sell pressure's there. Can the buyers get it through? We need to get a pop up there. We need to see a pop above 60. Okay, here we go. Starting to make that move. Sell pressure's there. It's weak. Come on, where the buyers at? Where are the buyers at? Let's get it to 70. Let's go right here. This is it. Let's get it up there to 70, 80. Got one there at 68 and the other one at 71. Wow, that took forever, dude. It's gonna at least get to 80, if not 100 on this move. But damn, I had to get out of there quick just because this move is just taking too long. I'm telling you, today's so slow. We hit that 80 now. Can we get to 100? AMD's curling up. They're pretty nice. Apple's trying to as well. I'm telling you, this thing could make a move up to 100. I just wasn't going to be able to stick around for that long. This thing moves too slow for me now. Getting a little bit of sell off there. I might have to just call it a day. This movement's so slow. I'll be right back. If this thing might... Nah, just... Normally I would say, you know, you could try to get in for a bounce, see if it wants to break above 91, make a move up here to like to like 120, but this thing has no volume today. There's just no volume there. I mean, there is volume, but they're just like, it doesn't have the movements that you normally want during these volatile times, you know? You would expect a pretty big movement. It's just not, there's no follow through. Let's see if this could break right here. Right there. You would jump in here at 90 and wait for a move to 120, but that's going to take, God, I don't know how many candles, you know? I'm gonna jump in there at 88 with one contract only. It's already sold off, but did I get faked? I did. I got faked out. Let's see if we could break above 90 and then ultimately push up to like 120. This is just very weak though. I'm gonna get out of it before I fucking just end up losing something on it. I mean, I lost money, but before this thing just starts to sell off. Looks like it's probably not gonna hold too long. If there is some good momentum today, this definitely would have some nice follow through here. But there isn't. And then below, I was about to say below 72, you can start getting short. I'm gonna go short there at 72. See if we could come back and test that 40 level, 45 that we were at earlier holding. Or at least 50. I would like to see at least 50 hit. They're trying to hold it there, but let's see. No. And it did not do that to me. Slowly giving away those profits, man. I literally said I'm gonna just call it a day, and I just stayed on here. Just get chopped out with this fake shit right here. You know, this is probably gonna still sell off, but got faked out there. At this point, you could go long if it's starting to get some momentum and break 90. I don't know though. It's just very weak. On either side, it's very weak. Okay, there you go. Now it wants to break. I got in there at 93. Let's see if we can make up the move to 120. I'm gonna jump in there with another one at 101 until we can continue this movement. Let's get a pop up there. Let's continue this movement to 120. You still have the strength here now. You can have a big green candle like that and not have follow through. Let's go. So weak. Every green candle just keeps getting sold into. Let's see this pop back up there. There you go. I see that 120. Let's push up there to 120. There you go. 120. Can we get 120? I'm gonna just take one there at 109. It's taking too long. 110. It's gonna pop. It's gonna definitely have a nice pop. But dude, it's taking too long. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day there before I overtrade. Very slow movement today. 215 with 50 cents.